Morning, Christina here at Naples Mattress. I'm gonna put makeup on my face, get ready for my day at work in Naples Mattress. Hence, get ready with me in Naples Mattress. Let me say Naples Mattress one more time. Today is Saturday. It's rainy. It's kind of outside. I did heatless curls and my hair looks like So I'm gonna try to get my boop together with this palette here by Blend Bunny Cosmetics. It is the all done up palette. Gorgy. I mean, look at the color story. It's a no-brainer. This row, this row, this row, this row. Pick a row. Pick a row. Love that for us this morning. No-brainer. I also purchased from Amazon because I was too curious. I know if you're not new to my channel, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new to my channel, L'Oreal Infallible Brows Brow Lamination Gel. We're going to give it a try. I'm going to put it up against my Ardell Brow Glue. We're going to see what happens. So let me get my beauty blender wet, get a little skincare on my face, prime my eyelids for shadow, and we will get right into it. I'll be right back. I'm back. Beauty blender wet, a little bit of skincare on. Glow Recipe Pomegranate Peptide Firming Serum. Yes, please. I can't tell if it's firming. It does. It's lovely. I'm not complaining. Ren Ever Hydrate Marine Moisture Replenish Cream. On top of that, I'm going to save my eye cream for I'm going to try to talk first and foremost. Secondly, I'm going to try concealer hack. Yesterday I talked about in my video, I watched another content creator put eye cream and concealer on her hand and mix it together. I didn't try it because I tried a new concealer, the pink version of the Magic Eraser, Maybelline Magic Eraser. But then a subscriber commented that what works best for her, she's of my age group as well, is she puts her eye cream, she dips her beauty blender, the pointy side, into her eye cream and then dips it into her concealer. So I'm going to try that. So we're going to save that for the concealer portion. But right now, I'm going to put the L'Oreal, Yes, L'Oreal Brow Lamination Gel up against my Ardell Brow Glue. I love the Ardell Brow Glue, but I wanted to try something new. So Ardell Brow Glue on this side. I go against the grain, as they say, in the eyebrow. Get it really in there. And then with a spoolie, I just comb it through. Get them into the shape that I want. This is my problem eyebrow. That's why I put the Ardell Brow Glue on it, because I know how the Ardell Brow Glue works. And I do this first because I like to let them set down while I'm doing the rest of my makeup. I mean, that's definitely my problem eyebrow. So now let's try this L'Oreal Brow Lamination. Oh, little wand. Really get it in there. Feels very similar in texture to the Ardell. See how she combs out. I mean, that feels very similar in texture. We will see how she feels. I did not prime my eyes, so let's keep it nice and simple. I'm going to go in with this Pat McGrath Intensifies Artistry Wand, because it's nice and simple. You could just rub it on. Hopefully it works with my Blends Bunny shadow. just sinks right on in. This brow's already pissing me off. Not the brow glue's fault. It's the eyebrow's fault. Just doesn't want to behave. I may have too many things in my cup. Hold on. Let's take out the mascara. Let's take out the mascara for now. Ah! You know what? Let's leave these in. Let's get rid of this. This is a Sephora primer. I don't see any value in it. So I'm going to let her go. I'm going to let something go. Did you see that, everybody? I let something go. Zeesea Cosmetics All Done Up Palette, 20 Shades of Ultra Glam. I am wearing a red top and black pants. I think I want to go warm, but I don't really want a pink shimmer. Maybe this one. Help me decide. I think I'm going to go use these 3 mattes, but use that shimmer because it looks duochromy and gorgeous. So I'm going to go into this shade in the crease and transition. It's called Close Up with a big fluffy Moda brush. Dip it on in. Slather her in transition. Blends Bunny is an indie brand. Their palettes are pricey, but there's a reason for it. Very pigmented, very blendy, hence Blend Bunny. And the shimmers are gorgeous. Indie brands in their shimmers. Ooh, doggy. So pretty. That's a lovely transition shade. Very similar to my skin tone. That works. Not mad at it. So, just moving down the line, which is another thing I love about this palette. So I put that in the crease. I'm going to put that in the outer corner and more focused on the crease, but out in the outer corner as well. Starting it on the lower lash line, blending upward and outward and into the crease. E25 blending brush by Sigma. Sigma makes beautiful brushes. I have one Sigma eyeshadow palette, and the colors are absolutely gorgeous and lovely. If I didn't give it away, I may have given it away. Maybe we'll bring that for tomorrow. I'm not usually here on Sundays, but I'm doing a switcheroozy for my co-worker in Cape Coral. Jeffrey runs that location in Cape Coral. I've been training there. If you're watching my videos, you see me, I'm training in Cape. Whoops. Got away from me over there. That's okay, we'll blend it. It's his birthday on Monday, and he wanted to take Sunday off. So we're doing a switcheroozy. I'm going to work on Sunday, and he's going to work my Wednesday. And I'll have Wednesday and Thursday off. 2 days off in a row? Who am I? So maybe I'll bring the Sigma shadow tomorrow. These build up on themselves very nicely and blend like an absolute dream. So I'm going black, I can't talk, back into the initial crease color called Close Up and just blending, bending, blending out the edge. Try to fix that boo-boo. Blend. I did it. So now into the deepity deep shade called Ready, right there. I'm going to use the same brush. Ooh, that's dark. And focus it close to the lash line. Blend her up a little bit. That is all you needed. One dip. One dip of that. Pigmented. Faux show. Color switching that brush before I put it away. Back into that medium transition shade called Pouty, or medium crease color that we used. And I'm just going to bring that back a little bit. With the fluffy brush. What did I do right there? That's okay. We can fix it back in a close-up, which is the transition shade, and just run it back through the transition area. Let's NYX glitter glue for that shine shade. I don't know if it comes off on camera how stinking shiny this shade is. Duochromy. It looks pink, it looks green, it looks silver. Gorgeousness. NYX glitter glue. The Blends Bunny Shadows don't call for a glitter glue. They work perfectly fine on their own, but I really want to jazz up that pigment. Just a little bit of dot, little bitty. Words are hard. I put it in the center of my eyelid and blend outward. Itty bitty little dot. Center of my lid and blend outward. All righty then. More dense packing brush. Packing brush. The E54 medium sweeper. A little more dense into that beautiful shimmer called Shine. Oh. Oh. Here we go. Holy sh... Woo! I forgot to put my watch on today. So the tattoo is out. Whoops. I tend to like to hide my obnoxious tattoos, like the one on my skull, this one. I have a big one on my arm. But what can we do? Good night, Irene. Fat shimmer. Stunning. Called Shine. And it shines. It shines like, holy bejesus. Yikes. Woo! I'm going to put that brush away. I'm going to pick up the one we used to put the outer corner color on. I'm going to dip back into Ready, which is that deeper shade. Just bring it back a little bit. Just along the lash line. Good night. Blend Bunny. Come all the way on. We're going to close her up for now. A little bit dusty, but dusty doesn't bother me. Let's put some primer on. Since we used the Pat McGrath eye primer, let's use the Pat McGrath face primer. Where is she? Where are you? Pat. Oh, here she is. Elf. Soft Glam. Drops the mic every time. This is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer Base. It feels like, and I read up on it, it is a pore-filling, smoothing primer without the use of silicone. I don't know the negative attributes of silicone. Like, I've used silicone primers and I don't see why they're potentially maybe a bad thing. But this primer is lovely. $38. I had a gift card. I had a Sephora gift card. I would pay that. What am I saying? That feels lovely. It sunk right in so fast. Look how fluffy my hair is. Looks yellow. It's muggy. It's raining. It's not doing anything for my hairdo. Let's get the glitter out from my inner corners. Boop. Elf. Soft Glam. Gorgeousness. Well, I have the shade Light Neutral. Little light for me. Not a horrible shade because the undertone is right. But I could have went probably a shade darker. I like to smoosh it in with my finger a little bit. Then blend it out with a sponge. The only thing with this packaging is I can't regulate the amount I put on my hand. I mean, I'm not too much overboard. Usually less is more. One pump usually does me good in all the foundations that I've used. Blend around out. I try to stay away from the under eyes, not to put too much product under there. Blend it down my neck a little bit. Who in the 80s and 90s looked like they were wearing a mask? Me. I did that. I love this foundation so much. I keep hearing people say $8, $8. I think I spent $10. I'm still not mad at it. $10 for a foundation as gorgeous as this. Skin-like. Good coverage. That looks like skin. That absolutely looks like skin. I'm going to put a little bit more coverage right there, right there, and on my chin. I tend to have a little redness on my cheeks. Not so bad today. I haven't been tanning. Beautiful. Thank you, Elf. Soft Glam Foundation. You the best. For $10. Anywho's, oh, I forgot to open this. I have 2 boxes of makeup with me. I have this guy. There's a lot of stuff in there. But then I also have this guy. That has some stuff in there as well. Because I like to have choices. I haven't used this in a while. Charlotte Tilbury Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer. I said, yay. Shade 1 Fair Pale. Even though it's Fair Pale, it seems to work for me quite well. Swirl on in. Most of the product near my ear, blending it forward. That is pigmented. I'm going to further blend it out with a sponge. I know it looks a little bit gray. Trust the process. It's always a trust the process moment. Really getting it up in the hairline. Snatch really the neck a little bit. Down the sides to cast the shadow. Going with my finger. Go under my lip a little bit. Cast into the shadow. Make the bottom lip look a little fuller. Thank you, Charlotte. You're the best. Blend this out with a sponge. Ever so lightly. Let's feel the brow. I mean, they feel very similar. Like, it's holding them up quite well. There's no flaky residue. You can't get Ardell brow glue at the CVS near my house, so I may have found a new one. I want to go back in. I think it'll match quite nicely. Come on. Come on, Allie. Allie Glines, a content creator on YouTube. Everyday diffusion, baked blush. It's like a toasted pink. I think I want a toasted pink today. Or do we want to, the shade is Paradise, the shade is Oasis. Or do we want to do a berry? No, toasted pink. So for cream blush, because we're a toasted pink, I think I'm going to go in this one. Toastedy pink. Yeah, let's do it. The Morphe Euphoric Rush 3-in-1 Silk Blush. It's got skincare in it. Can't be mad at that. A little bit of a denser brush. Just dipping right on in. I'm loving how all of the makeup coming out, not all, a lot of the makeup recently coming out has a skincare infused little benefit. Can't be mad at that. Look how beautiful that blended out. Just a gorgeous flush of color. Morphe surprised me. I've used Morphe a few times. It's always been hit or miss for me. The last eyeshadow palette I had gotten from Morphe, I got it from Ulta. I just picked it up. The color story was singing to me. Oh god, it was not good. But that blush totally redeemed Morphe for me. Concealer. Let's try this dang concealer hack. So, eye cream. Ren Brightening Dark Circle Eye Cream on my hand. Let's go with this $15 NARS sample that I purchased. Let's put that on my hand. Blend it out a little bit. Alright, so tip of the sponge into the eye cream and then into the concealer. Girl! Not mad at that. Into the eye cream, into the concealer. Like it? I think. Eye cream, concealer, a little down here. I mean, did we brighten? Doesn't look any worse than it normally does. Did we find a way for our under eyes not to look like shit? Maybe we have. Thank you, ma'am. Let me just put a little bit of extra coverage on my chin, ever so gently, around the sides of the nose, and a little bit between my eyebrows. I mean, the concealer's the right shade for me, that's for sure. I'm not mad at it. I mean, the crinkles are there. Let's see how it wears. Let's set it with powder. Let's set it with powder and see how it looks. So I'm going to set my whole face with powder, mostly in the T-zone, or Mercari translucent setting powder. I've been using this forever. Forever. Look how much powder is left. Like, it is lasting me forever. It's the jumbo version, translucent. Into the puff that came with it. Smooshing it in. Just setting everywhere I put that concealer. Not mad at it. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, subscriber. Hold on. What's her name? Hold on. We got to give her a shout out. We got to give her a shout out. Harmony Rapciewicz. I don't want to mess up saying her name. Thank you. So far, it looks good. I appreciate the help. Thank you. Okay, let's set with powder. Charlotte Tilbury, since we use the cream bronzer, let's use the powder bronzer on the sheets. Elf blush brush. I love these Charlotte Tilbury products. Do I like the price? No. But they're very beautiful and airbrushed. Little on the chin, or under the chin, excuse me. Charlotte. Now, Hallie Glines, Revie Beauty. Endless Diffusion Everyday Baked. Ugh, words. Baked Blush in the shade Paradise. I think this is my favorite shade. But they're also beautiful. Sigma Tapered Highlighter Brush, F35. I'm using a blush brush for bronzer and a highlight brush for blush. Do what you want. It just leaves an airbrushed flush of color that is like no other. Come on. I did not make a sale yesterday, but I had some of my customers, previous customers, be back. So they were in, narrowed down to a couple of mattresses, wanted to bring their 18-year-old son in because one of the guest bedrooms is like his bedroom when he's not at college, I'm guessing. I'm not going to snoop into people's biz. And we got it narrowed down further. I'm just going to beauty blend around the edge of the powders just to give a more seamless blend. So, they should be calling me today. Said they were going to call me today. We'll see. Hopefully, I can get a sale up on the board. So I'm going back into the eyeshadow palette with this very itty bitty dense little Hank and Henry brush into the shade Pouty for the outer corners. My skin looks great. That foundation. I'm going to keep saying it. If you're in the market for a new foundation, you don't want to go and spend $57, which is altogether possible. I think the Prada foundation that I heard was pretty good is like $70 or something. Bananas. I mean, I put makeup on almost every day. Can't be out here spending every single cent I have. That is a gorgeous color. Alright. I'm going to go into Pouty. The outer corner was ready. Now I'm going to go into Pouty for the rest of the under eye and blend with that outer corner shade. Ready. Goofy face necessary. color switch before I throw that back in the cup. More dense Eco Tools blending brush. Color switch, make sure there's no lingering shadow on it from the other day. I usually use the transition shade to blend out the under eye, but I'm going to go in with the Rare Beauty finishing powder and just dip in a little bit and further blend that shadow. I do not like red or pink underneath my eye. For some reason, I just don't like the way it looks. Yesterday I did a sunset eyeshadow look, and I put a little bit of red and orange and yellow underneath my eye. It didn't look bad per se, but I should have just went with the transition shade underneath my eye, which was a more neutral brown. I think that would have looked a little better. But in the moment, I don't really think about it. I just do it. Rare Beauty, thank you for that setting. Yes, blend. Yes, blend bunny. You're a blend bunny for a reason. Big fluffy. Just further blend. I like how shadow underneath the eye distracts from the crinkles as well. Want a little more blush. A little more blush. I have a blush problem. I'm sorry, I have a blush problem. You know what I noticed? The Fenty Beauty blush that I used yesterday. Now, mind you, I used a heavy hand. It really, the combination of products that I put on my cheek really sunk in to the fine lines. It doesn't happen with this blush. As you see, I put my blush very high. There's something about this formula of Revee Beauty blush that just knocks it all the way out of the park. Let's pick a lip before I finish my face. Thinking. Let's go in with deep lip. Oh. No. My favorite formula of lipstick. I have quite a few. Yeah. Juvia's Place lipstick in the shade Me. And let's give it a little bit of a berry toned lip liner. I think those will go together nicely. Let's finish these brows up. What I've been doing with my brows, and it seems to be working well, is I put a line underneath the brow to define the shape, since I comb them upward. Palace Identity eyebrow pencil from Zeesea Cosmetics. So define the shape, and then comb upward to blend it. It seems to be working very well. I have two Zeesea pencils, eyebrow pencils. They're a more waxy formula. So it really gives you some control upon application. I'm calling that Loreal Brow Glue a win. I mean, they're not going anywhere. I'll put wear notes in the description before I leave for the day. Wash this makeup look off. I think that the Loreal Brow Glue is a little bit more expensive than the Ardell. I got the Ardell on Amazon for like $7. I don't remember how much let's see how much the L'Oreal was. We'll see if it was worth the price. Un momento. Come on. Let's look. $10.98. So a couple bucks more. But a little bit more accessible because the Ardell Brow Glue, you can find it on Amazon. And I have a link for it in my description, I believe. And you can get it on their website, but on their website it's a little bit more expensive. You can get the L'Oreal at the drugstore. Milani Make It Last Original Natural Finish Setting Spray. 24-hour wear. I don't know about 24 hours, but it really does make the makeup last. It smells great. I love the mister. It's so good. So good. $6 Amazon fan. Comes in a bunch of colors. It's so simple, but it really does speed up this drying process. Not that it takes forever to dry, but we don't got time for this. We got work to do. We have files to look at. We have Facebook Marketplace responses to answer. Happy with it, except for my hair, it's sticking up like crazy. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. This hair, heatless curls. There were like heatless curl rods, a thin rod about this long, bendy. One of them fell out in my, you can see there's a piece of hair that's basically pinned straight. Fell out in my silk cap. I have like a silk bonnet that I put over my hair when I do heatless curls. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not the worst hairdo I ever had to rock. I usually wash my hair on Monday morning and don't do a darn thing with my day off on Sunday, but I will be at work on Sunday. Hopefully I can pull this hair out for one more day. Pull this hair out. Pull not washing my hair out for one more day with these heatless curls. We'll see. I'm going to further set the T-zone with the Rare Beauty finishing powder. It really does blur. It's gorgeous. It was worth the $30. Came out not that long ago. I saw a couple people like testing it, reviewing it, and I was like, I gotta have it. Now, do I have Laura Mercier translucent setting powder? Yeah. Do I have multiple hourglass powders? Yes, speaking of hourglass powders. Come on. Come on. We're going to dip into her too. Because it just leaves this ethereal glow over the whole look. Love. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Hourglass and Selena. Let's finish the eyes. Find her. Lancome 24-hour Drama Liquid Pencil in the shade Cafe Noir. Into the tight line. I focus it on the outer corner just to further give the outer corner some dimension. And give the lashes the illusion of more fullness. I'm going to put a little bit on the outer corner. Nothing crazy. Because the outer corner is so deep, we don't even need to blend it in. Lovely. Curl thine lashes. My lips are feeling a skosh dry. Aquaphor Lip Repair. I was putting this under my eyes for a minute because there was like a Scott Barnes hack that really said, I heard that it like helped with the making makeup sit beautifully under your eyes. I think it gave me those little dots that you get Milla in your eye. Anyways, I forego that hack because it didn't make huge significant difference in the way my eyes looked. I don't really like putting things on my eye and my lip and my eye and my lip. Weird. What if I had on my put it in my eye? I don't know. No. Curl the lashes. These eyes look spectacular today. Skin looks great. It's going to be a good day. I will be in Cape Coral tomorrow filming tomorrow's look. I love the lighting in that location. I love that location, work-wise. It's big. It's big and comfortable. I trained there, so it's like my home away from home. Let's Rare Beauty Great Lengths Mascara. My absolute #1 favorite. I have a mirror right here. It's a pretty nice mirror. I got it on Amazon. I think I paid $27. It's rechargeable. And one side is like a magnifying side, and then the other side has like a ring light. It's not a very bright light, but it definitely has a light. I don't have the light on now. I don't need it with this soft light box behind the camera. But it's telescopic. So if I need it to be higher, I can make it higher. The reason why I love this mascara because I could literally be done, one coat and done. Really volumizes the lashes. It's not clumpy. It doesn't transfer to the lower lash line. It's easy to get off. It's worth the $20. Alright, while the mascara dries that I generally get on my eyelid, it's going with this Lunar Beauty. Lunar Beauty's by Manny MUA on YouTube. Love him. So funny. This is the only products I've used from Lunar Beauty is the lip pencils, but I think they're fantastic. This is the shade Doodle. Creamy. Orgy. Now in the shade Me, Juvia's Place. A little bit of warm tone. Warm tone, but not too warm. My favorite formula of lipstick. I have 5 shades. Nope, excuse me, 6 shades so far. I have so many lipsticks that I haven't purchased anymore, but the thing I love about the Juvia's Place is it's creamy, it doesn't taste bad, and it's very long lasting, surprisingly. A little bit, just a skosh drying. And I shouldn't even say drying. It sets down, and it lasts a long time. Anything that sets down and lasts a long time is going to be a little dry. But you could reapply it over the dry set down, and it's gorgeous. Very much a beautiful formula. I'm going to take a spoolie and scrape the mascara that I got on my inner corner off. I tend to always get mascara in my inner corner because I get very close to the root. Oops, that was not dry, so that smudged a little bit. I'm going to clean off my spoolie. Give that another second. Another second. See, I smooshed it a little bit. Let's try again. There we go. I'm going to take a little dense packing brush and just blend this a little bit, since I scraped at it with the spoolie. I think we've done it. Thank you for getting ready with me. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads. Watch the video. I don't know if it's here or if it's over here. Watch the video that YouTube thinks that you want to see next. And I'll see you in my next video.